Ladies and gentlemen, the day is finally here. The moment is finally here. The moment to crown it all at the Southeast Zone. The finals for the Southeast Zone is upon us. This is a contest to look up to. It is a contest that is a final. Yes, a contest that promises to be hot and exciting. From 19 institutions, we have 3 remaining. Arguably, the 3 best institutions in the zone this year. Those 3 institutions: the Heritage Christian University College, Central University, University of Ghana. This is a Tertiary Business Science Challenge brought to us by Graphic Business in partnership with the Institute of Chartered Accountants Ghana and the Ghana Tertiary Education Commission. Our sponsors are MTN CompuGhana, Glyco Life, the Ghana Association of Teachers, and PwC. Our media partners are TV3 Daily Graphic and Graphic Online. We are reminded that the program is streaming live on Facebook as well as on YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, join me in this final between 3 very great institutions who come before me this afternoon. Now, Central University, they defeated Valley View University on their way to the Zonal final for the very first time. They have shown character so far in this competition. In this version, they have won all contests that they have participated in. This means that they are on course. Yes, to maintain that perfect record, they will need to defeat Heritage Christian University College and the University of Ghana at this final. That is a tall order, but it is not something that they cannot do, judging from what they have done in the immediate past. That is a Central University team for you. Now, Heritage Christian University College, they are here after defeating the University of Professional Studies Accra on their way to the grand finale. They are also here for the very first time. Now, they come up against an institution that defeated them at the quarterfinal stage. That is the University of Ghana. But like champions do, they are back stronger and they are coming for a revenge. They want to take the title from the University of Ghana. Of course, that will be a sweet revenge for them. To be able to do that, they should defeat Central University and the University of Ghana. Of course, they love it double, and they hope to do that again. Now, for the University of Ghana, yes, the University of Ghana, the premier university, 2-time zonal champion. They have been at the final for the 3rd time in a row. For the 2 times they were here, they won. They won convincingly. Yes, that is the premier university. They want to win it for the 3rd time in a row. To do that, they will have to defeat Central University and Heritage Christian University College. They have defeated Heritage Christian University College this season already, so of course they know how to beat them. Central University will present a different problem altogether, and we will see how that goes. Contestant from the 3 institutions, please join me on stage.
sweet home. Welcome.
Central University. Let me begin with you. Introduce yourselves first.
I'm Nyako Emmanuel, accounting level 400.
Okay.
Melanie Graham Goshen, accounting level 400.
Egesi Favor Onyekachi, accounting level 200.
You're welcome on stage. Now, Central University, how has the preparation been towards this final?
We've done our best and we hope for the best.
What did you do differently from your last semi-final contest in preparing for this contest?
I think we worked more on our teamwork.
What should the university expect from you today?
We'll put in our best.
Certainly, you need to put up your best to be able to win this contest. Now, Heritage Christian University College, introduce yourselves to me.
Hayford Kuma Mensan, BBA Marketing, level 400.
Okay.
Rose Kaolabi, BBA Accounting, level 300.
Emmanuel Mensah, BBA Accounting, level 400.
You are welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
How has the preparation been like towards this final?
So far, so good. Everything is going on well.
Now, what do you make of your opponents, even before you go into the contest?
Okay, we don't underestimate any of them here because the capacity, the power they hold. So we also came in prepared and we are ready for them.
Now, talking about being prepared, how has the preparation been?
Not easy, but then we've tried our best.
Okay, you are welcome on stage.
Thank you.
University of Ghana, defending champions. How has the preparation been differently from the past?
Okay, so we've not done anything that much, but in terms of our preparation has really been good, but it's just been like the previous ones where we've been striving for our best. But this time around, we want to increase the pace at which we want to dominate the competition.
What do you make of your opponents?
They are worthy competitors.
Introduce yourselves to me.
So Jonathan Nina, BSc Accounting level 300.
Peter Emeka Ike, BSc Banking and Finance level 300.
Edwin NCA level 400 Accounts and Finance.
You're welcome on stage. So, ladies and gentlemen, the die is cast. It is now or never. Yes, one of these three institutions will walk away with the title of being champion for the Southeast Zone. 3 champions from 3 zones already done. Southwest Zone was won by the University of Education Winneba, the Northern Zone by the University for Development Studies, and the Middle Zone by the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. Are we going to have a new winner or champion for this zone, or it is going to be won by the University of Ghana again? Ladies and gentlemen, your guess is as good as mine. We'll see how it goes. My name is Al Hassan Yusuf Traore, and you know what? I love academic violence. Let's have some violence this afternoon. We'll go for a very quick commercial break. Once we come back, we'll have some violence. I'll see you soon.
Great source of power, adding to your options, knowing that quality and standard remains intact, and our content, which is accepted as truth and accuracy every day, is accessible on the go. Access your favorite daily graphic and our weeklies, The Mirror, Graphic Business, Graphic Showbiz, Junior Graphic, and Graphic Sports on Graphic News Plus app. It's the digital replicas of our work. Download Graphic News Plus app on the Google Play Store, Apple App Store, and available on www.graphicnewsplus.com as you remain abreast of and keep pace with on-the-minute news updates on the go. Home sweet home. Welcome family and friends. Choose the bundle that best works for you from as low as 10 Ghana cedis weekly for unlimited access to all publications. Graphic, truth and accuracy every day. Information is a great source of power, adding to your options, knowing that quality and standard remains intact, and our content, which is accepted as truth and accuracy every day, is accessible on the go. Access your favorite daily graphic and our weeklies The Mirror, Graphic Business, Graphic Showbiz, Junior Graphic, and Graphic Sports on Graphic News Plus app. It's the digital replicas of our work. Download Graphic News.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome back from the commercial break. This is still the Tertiary Business Science Challenge. It is a Southeast Zone final. It is a contest among the University of Ghana, Heritage Christian University College, and the Central University. The title champion for the zone is at stake. Yes, there can be only one winner. Now, the contest is going to be organized in 5 rounds. Round 1 is on theory, where we will test your understanding of basic principles and concepts in business. Round 2 will involve calculations. Round 3 is our business case of the day. I'm going to present you with a common problem. You are supposed to work as a team and come up with one solution. Round 4 is a graphic business segment and a true or false segment. The 5th and final round will be the riddle segment. Please, are we ready? Yes. All right. If we are ready, we go straight into round 1. Round 1 is made up of theory questions like I indicated. Each of you have the opportunity of answering 6 major questions. If you get your major question correct, it is 3 points. If you get a bonus question correct, it is 1 point. If you get a bonus question wrong, you suffer a penalty of -1. You have 10 seconds within which to answer a major question. For a bonus, you have just 5 seconds. 2 attempts only at a major question, 1 attempt at a bonus. We begin this round from the Central University. Central University. Now, tell me, can an agency relationship be created without the parties express agreement? Explain your answer. Can an agency relationship be created without the parties express agreement? Explain your answer. You've been bailed out. Bonus is available.
The answer is yes. And then the justification for this is that it can be created through an implied contract or through their actions. So it can be inferred from the actions of the agents, as in the case of working on behalf of the principal.
That is correct. Heritage Christian University College. Can an agent be held liable for undisclosed principal's contracts? Explain your answer. Can an agent be held liable for undisclosed principal's contracts? Explain your answer.
So an agent is not will not be held liable for not disclosing the information of a principal, because we have undisclosed principal and disclosed principal.
What are you explaining? I'm not sure I'll take that. Bonus is available.
So the answer is yes. This is because for an undisclosed principal, we assume that the agent is now working as the principal, and therefore, where there is any breach, the agent will be held liable by the third party.
That is correct. And now to University of Ghana. Can an agent be personally liable for contract made on behalf of the principal? Explain your answer. Can an agent be personally liable for contract made on behalf of the principal? Explain your answer.
No, an agent cannot be held liable as long as the agent fulfills the terms of the contract.
Speak into the microphone.
An agent cannot be held liable. So as long as the agent fulfills the terms of the contract and then he's going according to those specifications, what that simply means is that anything he does is going to be binding on the agent. And so if he incur any expenses, he has to be indemnified of the expenses he makes.
That is correct. Central University. Now, what is the effect of FIFO, that is first in, first out, on the balance sheet of a company during deflation? What is the effect of FIFO on the balance sheet of a company during deflationary period? Be specific in your response.
So when in FIFO, the inventory values will be higher than the ones that occurred most currently. This is because when there is deflation in the currency, the order values will be higher, and this will make the profit or loss this will let the closing inventory be higher, and then it will reduce the net profit of the industry or the firm.
I won't take that. Bonus is available.
Okay, so when there is deflation,
Please, you wait for me to call you. Okay? Yes. Go ahead, Heritage.
All right. So when there is deflation, using FIFO method in inventory valuation is actually going to reduce the value of the closing inventory, because first in, first out, the amount they bought value will actually come down, leading to the value of the inventory fall.
I'll accept that. Your major question, Heritage Christian University College. How does LIFO, last in, first out, affect the calculation of gross margin during inflation? Be specific in your response. How does LIFO affect the calculation of gross margin during inflationary period? Be specific in your response.
Alright, so LIFO, when there is inflation, is actually going to it's actually going to reduce the gross profit margin, since it's the closing inventory is actually going to increase the cost of goods sold, going to decrease the gross profit margin.
That is acceptable. Now to University of Ghana. University of Ghana. What are you discussing? Listen to your question. Now, what is the impact of FIFO, that is first in, first out, on tax liabilities during inflationary periods? Be specific in your answer. What is the impact of FIFO on tax liabilities during inflationary periods? Be specific with your response.
So with the first in, first out, during the inflationary period, there's going to be an increase in the valuation of inventory, and therefore taxes, gross profit margin is going to also increase, which is going to inflate the tax that is going to be payable. So tax is going to increase where FIFO is used in a case where there is an inflationary pressure.
That is correct. For our next set of questions, we begin with Heritage Christian University College. Heritage, we are starting the next set with you, but this is a common preamble to all three schools. Common preamble. International Financial Reporting Standards, IFRS. There are a set of accounting rules for financial statement of public companies that are intended to make them consistent, transparent, and easily comparable around the world. Now, what is the title for the following standards? You got a preamble? Central, did you get a preamble? Did you get a preamble? University of Ghana, did you get a preamble? Now, Heritage, yours is IFRS 15. IFRS 15, what is the title of that standard?
Revenue contract.
Investment, sorry.
Yes, it is revenue from contract. Maybe I'll give you 2 out of 3. Yes. Revenue is there, contract is there, but the full title is revenue from contract with customers. So I'll give you 2 out of 3. Now, University of Ghana. Yours is IFRS 5. IFRS 5.
So we have discontinued operations.
Yes.
Operations and sale of
2 out of 3. Yes, there is discontinued operations, there is sale. But the title is non-current asset held for sale and discontinued operations. So 2 out of 3. Now, Central University. Central University. Yours is IFRS 13. IFRS 13. Even bailed out. Bonus is available. Fair value measurement. Fair value measurement is IFRS 13. Next set of questions, still beginning with heritage. It's a common preamble to all 3 schools. Please take note. Common preamble. Now, for each of the following scenarios, you are to identify the social psychology phenomenon that I'm describing. For each of the following scenarios, identify the social psychology phenomenon that is being described. Heritage. Now, a teacher who believes a student is highly capable might give them more challenging work and positive feedback, leading the student to perform well and confirm the teacher's belief. I take it again. A teacher who believes the student is highly capable might give them more challenging work and positive feedback, leading the student to perform well and confirm the teacher's belief. You've been bailed out. Bonus is available. It is known as a self-fulfilling prophecy. Self-fulfilling prophecy. Now, University of Ghana. Yours is an employee who believes they can handle a challenging project will likely invest more effort and persist through difficulties compared to someone who doubts their capabilities. An employee who believes they can handle a challenging project will likely invest more effort and persist through difficulties compared to someone who doubts their capabilities.
Self-confidence.
No, please.
Self-capability.
No. Bonus is available. It is known as a self-efficacy theory. Self-efficacy theory by Bandura. Central University. Central University. A manager who believes that a certain employee is not good at their job tends to focus on incidents that confirm this belief and disregard evidence of the employee's competence, such as successful projects or positive feedback from others. A manager who believes that a certain employee is not good at their job tends to focus on incidents that confirm this belief and disregard evidence of the employee's competence, such as successful projects or positive feedback from others.
Self-confirmation bias.
Confirmation bias is correct. For our next set of questions, we begin from the University of Ghana. University of Ghana, we are beginning the next set of questions with you. This is a common preamble to all three schools. Common preamble. Now, there are different attack strategies in marketing, followed by an organization. You have to explain briefly and concisely the following marketing attack strategies. There are different attack strategies in marketing, followed by an organization. You have to explain briefly and concisely the following marketing attack strategies. University of Ghana, yours is bait and switch strategy. Bait and switch strategy.
So with bait and switch strategy, so it's where the attacker decides to set a trap for the victim by assuming he decides to set a trap for the victim by deciding to make a product, thinking that with a view of letting the victim focus on it. And right after the victim focuses on it, he decides to then move back to his original strategy. So it's a false trap set for the victim, an attempt to let him focus on that thing and later divert to another strategy, making him lose focus on its main strategy.
Emeka, come again with a definite answer.
So with the bait and switch strategy, the attacker is trying to is setting a trap for the victim by deciding to enter into inculcate a particular strategy or a particular product with the victim, letting the victim think that that is the direction that particular attacker is going to, only for him to then pass by and move to a different strategy, making the victim lose focus on what that business is doing.
Emeka, I'll give you 2 out of 3. You have suffered. I'll give you 2 out of 3. Indeed, yes, it involves deceit. So what happens is, for instance, if I want to market a product to you, I can give it to you at a very low price, okay? So once you indicate your readiness to purchase the product, or once I get you on board, I switch to a higher price. So I've baited you, and then I switch to a higher strategy or price. That is what we refer to as a bait and switch. Yes. Now, Central University, yours is encirclement attack. Encirclement attack.
So with the encirclement attack, it is in marketing. It deals with where the attackers try to prevent or cover any loopholes that may be present, and in that the entity who is facing the attack cannot escape from it.
Goshen, come again with a definite answer, a final definite answer.
Okay, with the encirclement attack, the entity is being surrounded in a sense that it does not have it doesn't have a chance to escape or find any loopholes to remove itself from the situation it is in.
I'll give you 1 out of 3. So, encirclement essentially is a marketing strategy where the market challenger, the one who is challenging the market leader or whoever it is, will launch a series of attacks based on their strengths and weaknesses. So for instance, assuming MTN wants to attack any of the other competitors, based on MTN's strength and weaknesses, they will attack that competitor that they want to focus on from all angles, such that that competitor cannot escape in any way. So that is why I give them the 1 out of 3. Now, Heritage Christian University College, yours is bypass attack. Bypass attack.
Okay, the bypass attack has to do with strategies that allows marketers to overtake initial strategies initiated by their competitors.
I'll take this one. Bonus is available. Is that the University of Ghana? Who is it? Who rang the bell? University of Ghana. Please go ahead.
So it's a marketing strategy where the market challenger will launch an attack against a target company. However, he would bypass that particular target company and then go into the market and then find the target company's opponent. So he launches the attack and then skips that particular company and then goes into another opponent to attack him.
For a bonus, I won't accept that. For a bonus, I won't accept. Essentially, what bypass attack does is, assuming it's a big market, still using, say, MTN. Let's say Greater Accra is a market that is overcrowded, and MTN wants to attack any of their competitors. Instead of MTN to focus on, say, the Greater Accra market, they will leave the Greater Accra market and go to a market where their competitors are not strong and focus on that one. So they bypass whatever market that is choked and then go to an easier market and focus on that. Is that clear, please? Yes. So our last set of questions for this round, also a common problem. Please, the common preamble to all of you. Now, budget management refers to the methods and processes that are used to monitor, evaluate, and control government budgets to ensure that the fiscal objectives and the budget are achieved. You are to explain the following budget management tools as stated in the PFM Act. Explain the following budget management tools as stated in the PFM Act. University of Ghana, yours is reallocation of budgets. Reallocation of budgets. University of Ghana.
So with the reallocation of budget, it has to do with the reallocation of funds to budget line. So that is, in this case, funds or resources are allocated to different budget lines in the budget.
I'm not sure I'll take that.
So with the reallocation of budgets,
you've been bailed out. The bell sounded. So bonus available to the two schools. All right. So reallocation of budget. Per the PFM Act, assuming some budget has been allocated for an activity for one ministry or agency, let's assume an assignment has been given to, say, the Ministry of Transport. And that assignment is taken from the Ministry of Transport and given to, say, the Ministry of Education. Whatever funds that were assigned for that activity and given to the Ministry of Transport will be reallocated and assigned to the Ministry of Education. That is what we mean by reallocation of budget, and that is subject to parliamentary approval. The Minister of Finance can do that. Is that clear, please? Now, Central University, yours is mid-year review. Mid-year review.
So with the mid-year review, it happens at the middle of the year in June, where the performance of certain indicators that has occurred so far that are in the budget line are being reassessed and rechecked to confirm whether they meet certain targets, and if they do not meet certain targets, improvements can be made upon them. And also, the mid-year review is presented usually by the Minister of Finance to the Parliament at around June every year.
I'll accept that. Yes, now for you, Heritage Christian University College, yours is supplementary budget. Supplementary budget.
Supplementary budget is more like creating a side budget aside the main budget we are looking at. So in case budget A does not work, we can fix in budget B.
I won't accept that. Even bailed out. University of Ghana.
Okay, so with the supplementary budget, this is where the budget that has been allocated for that period is not sufficient. So this supplementary budget actually seek for enough or additional fund for the budget. So the supplementary budget has to do with seeking for additional funds to actually inject it into a project. In the case where the budget or the amount of fund that has been set for that particular period is not sufficient enough to hold that project.
That is correct. So where in the financial year the Minister of Finance realizes the amount of money that has been approved by Parliament is not enough, the Minister may submit to Parliament a supplementary budget estimate indicating the activities and how they are going to fund them. That is what we refer to as a supplementary budget. And on that note, we come to the end of round one. It's not easy. Central University is not easy. Heritage, how is it going?
No as planned, but we're hoping for the best.
Yeah. University of Ghana, how is it going for you?
We are managing.
Central University, are you managing?
We are getting there.
So, ladies and gentlemen, the scores for round one. All right. So whilst we wait for the scores for round one, we are reminded that this is the finals. The title of being zonal champion is at stake. We organize the country into 4 zones. We have 3 zonal champions already. The University of Education Winneba, University for Development Studies, and the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. The champion for this contest will join that list of exclusive institutions. Yes, that is the champion. The program is brought to us by Graphic Business, ICAG, and GTech. Our sponsors are MTN, PwC, Glyco Life, CompuGhana, and the Ghana National Association of Teachers. Our media partners are TV3, Daily Graphic, and Graphic Online. So, ladies and gentlemen, do we have our scores now at the end of round one? Yes, we do. At the end of round one, Heritage Christian University College had 6 points, Central University had 7 points, and the University of Ghana had 12 points. Please show some love. We are going into round two. This round will commence with the Heritage Christian University College. Heritage. All right. Studio 502 contracted to supply 1,000 units of a service to graphic communication at 30 cedis per unit. Graphic breached the contract. Studio 502's cost to produce each unit is 20 cedis, and they could sell the unit to another buyer for 25 cedis each. Calculate the loss of profit that Studio 502 can claim. I take it again. Studio 502 contracted to supply 10,000 units of a service to graphic communications at 30 cedis per unit. Graphic breached the contract. Studio 502's cost to produce each unit is 20 cedis, and they could sell the unit to another buyer for 25 cedis each. Calculate the loss of profit that Studio 502 can claim. Heritage.
So they can claim 5,000. That's the loss that they're going to make.
5,000 is not correct. You have one other chance.
10,000.
That is also not correct. Bonus is available. University of Ghana.
50,000.
That is correct. 50,000 is correct. Now your major question, University of Ghana. University of Ghana. Able Limited contracted to supply 5,000 units of a product to Zachary Limited at 50 cedis per unit. Zachary Limited breached the contract. Able Limited's cost to produce each unit is 30 cedis, and they could sell the unit to another buyer for 40 cedis each. Calculate the loss of profit that Able Limited can claim. Able Limited contracted to supply 5,000 units of a product to Zachary Limited at 50 cedis per unit. Zachary Limited breached the contract. Able Limited's cost to produce each unit is 30 cedis, and they could sell the unit to another buyer for 40 cedis each. Calculate the loss of profit that Able Limited can claim.
50,000.
That is correct. And now to you, Central University. ICAG contracts CompuGhana to distribute its product at a contract value of 500,000 cedis. CompuGhana breaches the contract. ICAG incurs 100,000 cedis in additional marketing expenses to find another distributor, and the resale value of the product through another channel is 450,000 cedis. Calculate the loss of profit that ICAG can claim. ICAG contracts CompuGhana to distribute its product at a contract value of 500,000 cedis. CompuGhana breaches the contract. ICAG incurs 100,000 cedis in additional marketing expenses to find another distributor, and the resale value of the product through another channel is 450,000 cedis. Calculate the loss of profit that ICAG can claim.
150,000.
That is correct. Next set of questions, still beginning with Heritage Christian University College. Heritage. Glycolife is conducting a survey to gather customer feedback. They plan to distribute the survey via email to 25,000 customers at a cost of 0.1 cedis per mail. The expected response rate is 5%, and each completed survey earns a reward of 2 cedis. Calculate the total cost of the email distribution, the number of responses, and the overall cost of the survey. I take it again. Glycolife is conducting a survey to gather customer feedback. They plan to distribute the survey via email to 25,000 customers at a cost of 0.1 cedis per mail. The expected response rate is 5%, and each completed survey earns a reward of 2 cedis. Calculate the total cost of the email distribution, the number of responses, and the overall cost of the survey.
The number of responses would be 125, and the overall cost would be.
So the cost is 2,500 for the email, and then the number of responses is 1,250, and then the cost is 3,000.
2 out of 3. You got 2 of the answers correct. 1 of them is wrong. I already mentioned that one. University of Ghana. University of Ghana. PwC conduct a telephone survey campaign. They hire a call center to make 5,000 calls at a rate of 1 CD per call. The campaign achieves a survey completion rate of 25%. Each completed survey earns a 10 CDs gift card. Calculate the total call center cost, the number of survey completions, and the overall cost of the survey. PwC conducts a telephone survey campaign. They hire a call center to make 5,000 calls at a rate of 1 CD per call. The campaign achieves a survey completion rate of 25%. Each completed survey earns a 10 CD gift card. Calculate the total center cost, the total call center cost, the number of survey completions, and the overall cost of the survey.
So the total cost, the initial total, so the total cost is 5,000. That's the initial cost, 5,000. The number of purchases is 1,250. Yeah, and the overall total cost is 17,500.
That is correct. Central University. Central. MTN Ghana is running a customer feedback survey via email. They send out 10,000 survey invitations at a cost of 0.5 CDs per mail. The expected response rate is 20%, and each respondent receives 5 CDs discount voucher. Calculate the total email campaign cost, the number of expected survey responses, and the overall cost of the survey campaign. I take it again. MTN Ghana is running a customer feedback survey via email. They send out 10,000 survey invitations at a cost of 5 CDs per mail. The expected response rate is 20%, and each respondent receives a 5 CDs discount voucher. Calculate the total email campaign cost, the number of expected survey responses, and the overall cost of the survey campaign.
Total cost is 5,000. Total cost of emails 5,000. Number of responses 2,000. Overall cost 15,000.
That is correct. For our next set of questions, we are beginning with the University of Ghana. University of Ghana, you are starting the next set for us. A bank has the following data. Total assets 500 million. Total loans 300 million. Equity capital 50 million. Total deposit 400 million. Other liabilities 50 million. You have to calculate the following ratios: loan to deposit ratio, equity multiplier, and the capital adequacy ratio. I take it again. A bank has the following financial data: total assets 500 million, total loans 300 million, equity capital 50 million, total deposit 400 million, other liabilities 50 million. Calculate the loan to deposit ratio, equity multiplier, and the capital adequacy ratio.
So loan to deposit is 75%. Equity multiplier is 33.33%, and the capital adequacy is going to give us 3.75%.
1 out of 3. One of the figures is correct, the other two are wrong. I wouldn't want to mention those now. Central University. A bank has the following data. Total asset 800 million. Total loans 450 million. Equity capital 100 million. Total deposit 600 million. Other liabilities 75 million. Calculate the loan to deposit ratio, equity multiplier, and the capital adequacy ratio. I take it again. A bank has the following financial data. Total asset 800 million. Total loans 450 million. Equity capital 100 million. Total deposit 600 million. And the total liabilities is 75 million. Calculate the loan to deposit ratio, equity multiplier, and the capital adequacy ratio.
Loan to deposit is what? 75%.
And then the capital adequacy ratio is 10%.
You've been bailed out 1 out of 3. 1 out of 3. Now, Heritage Christian University College, your major question. A bank has the following financial data. Total assets 600 million. Total loans 350 million. Equity capital 100 million. Total deposit 450 million. Other liabilities 50 million. Calculate the loan to deposit ratio, equity multiplier, and the capital adequacy ratio. I take it again. A bank has the following financial data. Total assets 600 million. Total loans 350 million. Equity capital 100 million. Total deposit 450 million. And other liabilities 50 million. Calculate the loan to deposit ratio, equity multiplier, and the capital adequacy ratio.
Okay, so the loan to deposit ratio is 55.56%, and then the equity multiplier is 4%. The capital adequacy ratio is 25%.
That is not correct. None of the figures you gave is correct, so I can't accept. Bonus is available. All right. So the loan to deposit ratio is simply the relationship between your loans and then the deposit that was made. We mentioned we gave you total loans. We also gave you total deposit. So that is simple to calculate. Equity multiplier is simply the relationship between your total assets and your equity capital. It is your total asset over your equity. And then the capital adequacy ratio is simply the equity over your total assets. Okay. Yes. Our next set of questions. We are beginning this round again from the University of Ghana. It's a common preamble. So I'm going to give you some figures. From the figures that I'll give you, you have to compute the return on equity using the DuPont analysis. I hope that is clear. From the figures I'll give you, calculate the return on equity using the DuPont analysis for MTN Ghana. I'm beginning with the University of Ghana. Eugene, your figures. Net income, 500,000 cedis. Total asset, 1.5 million cedis. Sales revenue, 2 million cedis. Total equity, 800,000 cedis. I take it again. Net income, 500,000 cedis. Total asset, 1.5 million cedis. Sales revenue 2 million cedis. Total equity 800,000 cedis. University of Ghana.
62.5%.
That is correct. Central University. Your figures. Net income 800,000 cedis. Total assets 2.5 million cedis. Sales revenue 4 million cedis. Total equity 1.2 million cedis. Net income is 800,000 cedis. Total asset is 2.5 million cedis. Sales revenue 4 million cedis, and the total equity is 1.2 million cedis. Central University. Speak to the into the microphone.
66.67%.
That is correct. Now you heritage. Your figures. Net income 1.2 million cedis. Total asset 3 million cedis. Sales revenue 6 million cedis. Total equity 1.5 million cedis. The net income is 1.2 million cedis. Total asset 3 million cedis. Sales revenue 6 million cedis. The total equity is 1.5 million cedis.
Alright, so the return on equity is 80%.
That is correct. So we'll begin our next set of questions from Central University. Central University, common preamble to all three schools. It is a long one, so please listen to it carefully. Yes, so the budget allocation over various items over the quarters in the year is in the ratio 3:2:3:2. 3:2:3:2. I hope we get that. 3:2:3:2. Now, the budget reliability measures of PIFA are ideal for assessing the budget performance of the entity. Now, in the PIFA framework, the following interpretation is given. Where a variance is not greater than 5%, we score it an A. Where a variance is greater than 5%, but not exceeding 10%, we score it a B. Where a variance is more than 10%, but not more than 15%, we score it a C. And any variance that is more than 15% is called a D. Please, do we get a preamble? So we are using some budget allocation for the quarters. The budget is in the ratio, or the allocation is in the ratio 3:2:3:2. Now, we are using the PIFA analysis, where you compute a variance and the variance is not more than 5%, we score it an A. If the variance is between 5% and 10%, it's a B. Between 10% and 15% is a C. More than 15% is a D. So I'm going to give you some figures. You have to calculate for me three things. First is the variance, the budget variance in amount. Second is the budget variance in percentage. And then the third is the score that I mentioned to you. You tell me the score based on whatever you get. Please, do we get a question? Central, are you okay with the question?
Yes, please.
Heritage, are you okay with the question? Eugene, are you okay with the question?
Yes.
All right, so Central, your figures. Annual budget for revenue or annual budget for a license or for the revenue item is 880,000 cedis. Actual revenue for the up to the month of March is 244,000 cedis. I take it again. Your figures. The annual budget is 880,000 cedis. Actual figures up to the month of March is 244,000 cedis. That is the question.
So the annual budget the variance in amount is 636,000. The variance in percentage is 72.3%, and then the score is a D.
That is not correct. Even bailed out. Bonus is available. University of Ghana.
The variance in amount is 20,000. The variance percentage is 7.58%, and the score is a B.
That is correct. Now, Heritage. Heritage. Your annual budget is 5.4 million cedis. And the actual to the month of September is 1,310,000 cedis. Annual budget, 5.4 million cedis. Actual to March is 1,310,000 cedis.
So the variance in amount is 4,000. What is this? 4,090. 4,090,000 Ghana cedis, and the variance in percentage is 7.5. 7.5, and it is a C.
That is not correct. Bonus is available. University of Ghana.
The variance in amount is 310,000. The variance in percentage is 19.14%, and the score is a D.
That is correct. Now, University of Ghana. University of Ghana. Your annual budget is 1 million cedis, and the actual to December is 220,000 cedis. Annual budget 1 million cedis. Actual to December 220,000 cedis.
All right. So the variance in amount is 20%. It's 20,000. The variance in percentage is 10%, negative 10%, and the score is an A.
2 out of 3. Two out of 3. Yes, your budget is correct in amount and in variance, but you got 10%. Why is 10% an A? I mentioned that below 5% is an A.
Negative 10%.
No, we use the absolute figure. We use absolutes. We use absolutes. We don't use negative or positive. Our last set of questions. We are beginning this round still with Central University. Central. Graphic Communications manufactures 2 products, graphic business and daily graphic. Each unit of graphic business requires 2 hours of labor and 1 hour of machine time, while each unit of daily graphic requires 1 hour of labor and 3 hours of machine time. The company has 100 hours of labor and 120 hours of machine time available. If the profit per unit of graphic business is 10 cedis and daily graphic is 15 cedis, formulate the objective function and constraints to maximize profits. I take it again. Graphic Communications manufactures 2 products, graphic business and daily graphic. Each unit of graphic business requires 2 hours of labor and 1 hour of machine time, while each unit of daily graphic requires 1 hour of labor and 3 hours of machine time. The company has 100 hours of labor and 120 hours of machine time available. If the profit per unit of graphic business is 10 cedis and daily graphic is 15 cedis, formulate the objective function and constraints to maximize profit. Central University.
So the objective function is 10x plus 15y, where x relates to x relates to business, graphic business for profit, and y is to daily graphic for profit. And then the constraint to maximize this is 36, 28. And it is maximized where the value is 780.
1 out of 3. Heritage. A farmer wants to plant crops X and Y. Each acre of X requires 3 units of water and 2 units of fertilizer, while each acre of Y requires 2 units of water and 4 units of fertilizer. The farmer has 120 units of water and 100 units of fertilizer available. If the profit per acre of X is 300 cedis and Y is 400 cedis, formulate the objective function and constraints to minimize cost. I take it again. A farmer wants to plant crops X and Y. Each acre of X requires 3 units of water and 2 units of fertilizer, while each acre of Y requires 2 units of water and 4 units of fertilizer. The farmer has 120 units of water and 100 units of fertilizer available. If the profit per acre of X is 300 cedis and Y is 400 cedis, formulate the objective function and constraints to minimize cost.
The function would be 300x plus 400y, and the constraint would be, do you have that, sir?
Even Bell also 1 out of 3, and because of that there can be no bonus. Yes, 1 out of 3. Now University of Ghana, your question. CompuGhana produces 2 types of products, laptops and phones. Each unit of laptop requires 4 hours of labor and 3 units of raw material, while each unit of phone requires 2 hours of labor and 5 units of raw material. CompuGhana has 200 hours of labor and 150 units of raw material available. The profit per unit of laptop is 250 cedis per unit, and that of phone is 300 cedis. Okay, formulate the objective function and constraints to maximize profit. I take it again. CompuGhana produces 2 types of products, laptop and phone. Each unit of laptop requires 4 hours of labor and 3 units of raw material, while each unit of phone requires 2 hours of labor and 5 units of raw material. CompuGhana has 200 hours of labor and 150 units of raw material available. The profit per unit of laptop is 250 cedis, and that of a phone is 300 cedis. Formulate the objective function and constraints to maximize profit.
the constraints we have 4L plus 2P is less than or equal to 200. And then we have the second one to be 3L plus 5P is less than or equal to 150. And then for the profit, so for the profit function, we have 250L plus 3P equals 0.
2 out of 3. The last one is where you made a mistake. The function 250L plus 300P, not 3P. Yes, so on that note, we come to the end of round 2. So we have 4 more rounds to go. We have the business case of the day, graphic business segment, true or false segment, as well as the riddles coming up. How is it going? University of Ghana, how is it going for you? You are building momentum. When will the momentum be fully built?
Round 5.
Hey, okay. Heritage, how is the momentum building going?
All right, so far so good. We're still hoping to catch up.
Central University, how is it going?
We hope for the best.
You hope for the best, certainly. Ladies and gentlemen, our scores for round 2. At the end of round 2, Heritage Christian University College had 6 points, Central University had 11 points, and the University of Ghana had 17 points. We are going into round 3, which is the business case of the day. Now in this round, both schools have been presented with a common problem. They are just supposed to work together as a team and come up with one solution, which will be compared with what we have, and marks awarded out of 10. They will have 10 minutes within which to resolve their problem. Please, it's a very simple IT problem. You may pick up your problem of the day. It's IT, it's simple, it's straight to the point. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. There's no guesswork here. Sorry for the print. All right, so we take the problem together. Okay. So one way of achieving efficiency in the usage of computed applications is by the use of keyboard shortcuts. Keyboard shortcuts are keys or combination of keys that provide an alternative way to do something that you typically do with a mouse. There are a number of such. Please, no writing. Heritage, you are warned. No pen on paper. Thank you. There are a number of such keyboard shortcuts in the Microsoft Windows application. You are required to identify the keyboard shortcut for the following actions in Microsoft Windows, that is MS Word application. Yes, there are about 30 of them. You have bold text, italize, underline, superscript, subscript, increase font size, decrease font size, go to the beginning of the document, go to the end of the document, move to the next page, move to the previous page, go to a specific page, select all text, undo an action, redo an action, save the document, print the document, insert a table, move to the next cell in a table, move to the previous cell in a table, bullet list, numbered list, increase indent, decrease indent, find text, replace text, cut selected text, copy selected text, paste text from clipboard, and show or hide formatting mode or formatting marks. 30 of them. 3 for 1. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, that is our business case of the day. We want to improve upon efficiency. You have to use the shortcut. You may begin your problem now.
great source of power, adding to your options, knowing that quality and standard remains intact, and our content, which is accepted as truth and accuracy every day, is accessible on the go. Access your favorite daily graphic and our weeklies The Mirror, Graphic Business, Graphic Showbiz, Junior Graphic, and Graphic Sports on Graphic News Plus app. It's the digital replicas of our work. Download Graphic News Plus app on the Google Play Store, Apple App Store, and available on www.graphicnewsplus.com as you remain abreast of and keep pace with on-the-minute news updates on the go. Home sweet home. Welcome family and friends. Choose the bundle that best works for you from as low as 10 Ghana cedis weekly for unlimited access to all publications. Graphic, truth and accuracy every day. Information is a great source of power, adding to your options, knowing that quality and standard remains intact, and our content, which is accepted as truth and accuracy every day, is accessible on the go. Access your favorite daily graphic and our weeklies The Mirror, Graphic Business, Graphic Showbiz, Junior Graphic, and Graphic Sports on Graphic News Plus app. It's the digital replicas of our work. Download Graphic News Plus app on the Google Play Store, Apple App Store, and available on www.graphicnewsplus.com as you remain abreast of and keep pace with on-the-minute news updates on the go. Home sweet home. Welcome family and friends. Choose the bundle that best works for you from as low as 10 Ghana cedis weekly for unlimited access to all publications. Graphic, truth and accuracy every day. Information is a great source of power, adding to your options, knowing that quality and standard remains intact, and our
work and submit your solutions. Okay, thank you very much for that. Central, how was it? How did you find the business case of the day?
It was quite interesting.
Heritage, how was it?
Simple but tricky.
University of Ghana.
Informative.
Informative. Oh, fuck us here. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see what we were expecting from them. All right. So most of the things that we take for granted are actually examinable. So to bold a text, Control plus B, italize, Control plus I, underline, Control plus U, superscript, Control plus Shift plus equal to sign, or Control plus Shift plus a plus sign. Yes, superscript, Control plus equal to sign. No, I mean that is a subscript. Increase font size, Control plus Shift plus the increase symbol on the keyboard. Then we have the decrease, Control plus Shift plus the decrease sign on the keyboard. We have go to beginning of the document, that is Control plus Home. Go to the end, Control plus End. Page, move to the next page is page down. Move to the previous pages, page up. Go to a specific page is Control G or even F5. Select all text, Control A. Undo an action, Control Z. Redo an action, Control Y. Save a document, Control S. Print is Control P. Insert a table, Alt plus N. Then you can add a T plus T. Move to the next cell. You can use the Tab key to do that. Move to the previous cell in the table, Shift plus Tab. Bullet list, Control plus Shift plus L. Numbered list, Control plus Shift plus N. Increase indent, Control plus M. Decrease indent, Control plus Shift plus M. Find a text, Control F. Replace, Control H. Cut a selected text, Control X. Copy, Control C. Paste, Control V. And to show or hide formatting marks, use a Control plus the asterisk or Control plus Shift plus R. Plus 8. Not. That is what we were expecting them to provide. 30 of them. 3 for 1. Yes. And they mismanaged everything. Heritage. They had 13 out of the 30 correct. They got a bold, Control B, italize, Control I, underline, Control U. They got a go to beginning of the page, that is Control Home. Go to the end, Control End. Then they have the Control A, Control Z, Control S, Control P. They also had the Control F, Control X, Control C, and a Control V. In all, that is 13 times 1/3. That should be 4.33 points. University of Ghana. They had 14 correct. 14 of them correct. They had a Control B, Control I, Control U. They had Control G, Control A, Control Z, Control Y, Control S, Control P. They had the tab correct. Control F. They had Control X, Control C, Control V. That is 14 in all, and that is 4.67. There were a few misses. You interchange some things. Yes. Now, Central University. They had 10 correct. Yes. They had Control B, Control I, Control U. They had Control A, Control Z, Control P. Tab. They also had the Control F, Control C, Control V. That is 10 in all, and that is 3.33. So at the end of round 3, Central University had 3.33, Heritage University had 4.33, and the University of Ghana had 4.67. We are going into the next round. Yes. And at this round, the schools want to effect some substitutions. The substitutes have gathered. So, ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome.
Thank you.
Central University, please introduce yourself.
I'm Amwa John, level 200 accounting student.
Okay, who do we have from Heritage?
Bedu Teresa Kwachua, level 300 human resource management student.
And from the University of Ghana?
Prince Ascot Bodo, level 400 accounting student.
You are welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Now we are going to round 4A. This is a graphic business segment. And this round I'm going to ask them questions on some stories that appeared in the graphic business newspaper. Now for the purpose of this contest, we are examining them on stories that appeared in the 23rd July to 30th July, as well as the 6th August editions of the newspaper. Each of them will attempt 6 major questions. For a major question, you have 10 seconds within which to give an answer for 3 points. If it's a bonus, you have 5 seconds to give an answer for 1 point. Please, are we ready? Yes. If you are ready, we are beginning this round from the University of Ghana. University of Ghana. All right. Eugene, what was the theme for the technical stakeholders breakfast meeting organized by Daily Graphic and the World Food Program on 7th August 2024? What was the theme for the technical stakeholders breakfast meeting organized by Daily Graphic and the World Food Program?
Transforming agricultural productivity in Ghana, enhancing income of smallholder farmers through reduction of post-harvest losses.
Of course. That is a perfect response. It's a perfect response. Central University. Now you tell me, what is the theme for the 9th ECOWAS Regional Electricity Regulatory Authority Forum? What is the theme, or what was the theme for the 9th ECOWAS Regional Electricity Regulatory Authority Forum?
Promoting inclusivity and accessibility for all.
That is not correct. Bonus is available. University of Ghana.
So we have electricity trade security in ECOWAS, the interplay between national policies and free market economy.
That is correct. Heritage Christian University College. What was the theme for the 14th annual general meeting of the Ghana Association of Savings and Loans Companies held in Accra? What was the theme for the 14th annual general meeting of the Ghana Association of Savings and Loans Companies held in Accra? Belled out, bonus is available. University of Ghana.
Advancing financial inclusion for all. Advancing financial inclusivity for all. The role of savings and loans.
That is correct. Our next set of questions still begin with the University of Ghana. University of Ghana. Which 3 bodies collaborated to organize a 2-day workshop for small and medium-sized enterprises in the cocoa and coffee value chain? Which 3 bodies collaborated to organize a 2-day workshop for small and medium-sized enterprises in the cocoa and coffee value chain?
So we have International Trade Center, we have ECOWAS Commission, and then Africa Export and Import Bank.
That is correct. Central University. Central University. Which 3 bodies collaborated to organize a 2-day sensitization workshop on insurance products for micro, small, and medium enterprises from the Bono East region? Which 3 bodies collaborated to organize the 2-day sensitization workshop on insurance products for the micro, small, and medium enterprises from the Bono East region.
So we have the National Insurance Commission, we have the German Insurance, and then we have the Ghana Insurance Association. the Ghana Insurance Association.
So 1 out of 3. So they got one of them correct. Yes, they got one of them correct, so I cannot pass it on. So the National Insurance Commission is correct. There's nothing like German insurance. GIZ, I'm sure he's trying to get the full meaning of GIZ, but it's just the German Development Corporation, as well as the Insurance Awareness Coordinators Group. Now, Heritage Christian University College. Which 3 institutions are the implementation partners for the SME Growth and Opportunity Program? Which 3 institutions are the implementation partners for the SME Growth and Opportunity Program, SME Go?
AFC, TDB,
What? Mention the answers again. Speak into the microphone.
AFC, and TDB.
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 DB. Okay. All right. You've been bailed out. It is not correct. Bonus is available. We have the Ghana Enterprise Agency, Ghana Exim Bank, and Development Bank Ghana. Development Bank Ghana. Next set of questions, we are beginning with Central University. Central University, we are beginning this round. We are going to do some computations. Get ready, all 3 of you. Okay, Central. According to the 2024 PwC Banking Sector Report, what was the profit before tax of banks in 2022, 2023, and the percentage change in the profit before tax over the 2 periods? I take it again. According to the 2024 PwC Banking Sector Report, what was the profit before tax of banks in 2022, 2023, and the percentage change in that profit over the 2 periods?
So the percentage change was 249%. For 2022 it was minus 11.8 billion Ghana cedis, and 2023 it was 7.9 billion Ghana cedis.
Yes, I'll accept that. I'll accept it. Yes. So 7.9, 8, 11.8, and 24.2, 249.3. I'll accept that. It's fine. Yes. Heritage. The figures are a lot, so sometimes you have to. Heritage. Yours is, according to the 2024 Banking Sector Report, what was the value of impairments of investment securities of banks in 2022, 2023, and the percentage change in the impairment over the 2 periods? According to the 2024 PwC Banking Sector Report, what was the value of impairment of banks, of investment securities of banks in 2022, 2023, and the percentage change in the impairment over the 2 periods? Bailed out. Bonus is available. Is that Central University? Please go ahead.
So the percentage change is 307%, and then in 2023, 8.7 billion Ghana cedis. No, 8.7 billion Ghana cedis. In 2022 is 4.2 billion.
That is correct. And now to University of Ghana. According to the 2024 PwC Banking Sector Report, what was the banking industry's general and administrative cost in 2022, 2023, and the percentage change in the cost over the two periods? According to the 2024 PwC Banking Sector Report, what was the banking industry's general and admin cost in 2022, 2023, and the percentage change in the cost over the two periods?
So in 2022, we have 10.7 billion. In 2023, we have 12.8 billion, and the percentage change is 19%.
That is correct. Still beginning with Central University. Central University. Common preamble to all three schools. Common preamble. Please take note. Now, according to the same report we are referring to, the 2024 PwC Banking Sector Reports, about 9 out of the 20 participating banks in the survey saw an improvement in their profit before tax over the industry average of 37.5%. Identify any 3 of the banks each. According to the 2024 PwC Banking Sector Report, about 9 out of the 20 participating banks in the survey saw an improvement in their profit before tax over the industry average of 37.5%. You have to identify any 3 of the banks each, beginning from Central University.
Amalgamated Bank Ghana, Standard Chartered Bank, and then the Guarantee Trust Bank.
That is correct. Heritage.
The First National Bank, the Cow Bank, and then Standard Chartered Bank.
Standard Chartered has been mentioned.
UBA, please.
None of them is correct. You've exhausted your chance. University of Ghana, you have your chance now.
So we have Guaranteed.
That has
we
been
have
mentioned.
Absa Bank.
Guarantee has been mentioned.
We have Absa Bank.
Mm-hmm.
We have the Zenith Bank.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have the Stanbic Bank.
2 out of 3. What is a Stanbic Bank? Stanbic Bank. Okay. That is correct, yes. Yes, Stanbic Bank is correct. Next set of questions, we begin with Heritage Christian University College. Heritage. Now, what was the price range of tickets for tennis games at the Paris 2024 Olympic Games? What was the price range of tickets for tennis games at the Paris 2024 Olympic Games? Bailed out bonus is available. University of Ghana.
So up to 260 euros for seeing the stars, and then up to 380 for witnessing the medal.
That is correct. Now your major question, University of Ghana. What was the price range of tickets for 100-meter athletics games at the Paris 2024 Olympic Games? What was the price range of tickets for 100-meter athletic games at the Paris 2024 Olympic Games?
So we have from between 85 euros to 980 euros.
Of course, that is correct. NIU, Central University. What was the price range of tickets for boxing games at the Paris 2024 Olympic Games? What was the price range of tickets for boxing games at the Paris 2024 Olympic Games?
So for boxing, it was between 520 euros and 260 euros.
No, I won't accept that. University of Ghana.
So for the early round, up to 210 euros, and for the medal event, up to 520 euros.
That is correct. That is correct. Yes. Our last set of questions for this round. Last set of questions. Now, common preamble to all three schools, but we are still beginning with heritage. Common preamble. It's a long one. Please listen attentively. The 2024 mid-year budget review, presented by Dr. Mohamed Amin Adam, the Minister of Finance, comes at a pivotal time for Ghana's economy. With a focus on fiscal consolidation, economic growth, and social protection, the review outlines several initiatives and policies that are set to impact various sectors. Professor Samuel Lati, in his article on Ghana's 2024 mid-year budget review, Impact on Universal Banks and Other Financial Institutions, explores the potential impacts of the budget review on these financial entities and how they can leverage the outlined initiatives for business, operational, and profit transformation, improvement, and growth. You are to examine three impacts of the mid-year budget review under the following headings as captured in the article. Please, you get it. Examine three impacts of the mid-year budget review under the following headings as captured in the article. Beginning with Heritage Christian University College. Heritage, yours is financial stability and debt management. Financial stability and debt management. Examine three impacts according to the article. Bailed out, bonus is available. University of Ghana.
Reduced risk exposure, enhanced liquidity, and increase in investor confidence.
That is correct. Now, University of Ghana. University of Ghana. Yours is regulatory and compliance enhancement. Regulatory and compliance enhancement.
So we have the risk management, enhanced supervision, and then enhanced infrastructure.
That is correct. Central University. Yours is economic growth and sectoral development. Economic growth and sectoral development.
So there was digital transformation agenda. There was also enhanced support for SMEs in growth, and also improved in
Please speak into the microphone. I can hardly hear you.
So there was enhanced digitalization agenda, support for SMEs, and improve economic stabilization and growth in REX.
2 out of 3. So I'll give you the SME support as well as the improved economy. That's the business growth. That is what I'm expecting. So on that note, we come to the end of round 4A. Ladies and gentlemen, the momentum is building. Yes, we are still building momentum. We have 2 more rounds to go. The true or false segment and the riddle segment. The contest, Central University, Heritage University, and the University of Ghana. Yes, the University of Ghana is the defending champions. We have 2 institutions that are making their maiden appearance at the finals. So we want to wait to see how this will end at the end of everything. Scores for round 4A. Whilst we wait for the scores, we are reminded that this is a final zone. Everything about the zonal championship comes to an end today. We've had 4 zones, or this is the 4th one. We started with the southwest zone, we went to the northern zone, we came down to the middle zone, and this is the southeast zone. 4 zonal champions will emerge. From these 4 zones, 16 schools will qualify to the national championships. We will announce the 16 schools at the end of this contest. Ladies and gentlemen, our scores. Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of round 4A, Heritage Christian University College had no points, Central University had 10 points, and the University of Ghana had 23 points. We are going into round 4B, true or false segment. Now in this round, I'm going to read out some statement to you. You have to tell me if the statement is true or false. If you get it correct, you have 2 points. If you get it wrong, you suffer a penalty of -1. There are no bonuses here, but a school may decide not to answer a question, in which case we can pass it on to the school that rings their bell first, under the same conditions. They get it correct, 2 points. They get it wrong, -1. Each of you will attempt 6 major questions. Please, are we ready? You have 10 seconds within which to give me an answer. We are beginning this round from Central University. Central University. Central. High purchase agreements always require a down payment from the buyer at the outset of the contract. True or false? High purchase agreements always require a down payment from the buyer at the outset of the contract. True or false?
False.
No. Heritage. Heritage. The buyer in a high purchase agreement has the option to return the goods and terminate the contract at any time during the agreement term. True or false? The buyer in a high purchase agreement has the option to return the goods and terminate the contract at any time during the agreement term. True or false?
That's true.
No. You cannot just return goods like that at any time, no. University of Ghana. The seller in a high purchase agreement cannot sell or transfer ownership of the goods to another party until the buyer completes all the payments. True or false? The seller in a high purchase agreement cannot sell or transfer ownership of the goods to another party until the buyer completes all the payment. True or false?
False.
False is correct. Central University. Central University. Type A personalities are less prone to stress and burnout compared to type B personalities. True or false? Type A personalities are less prone to stress and burnout compared to type B personalities. True or false?
True.
No. Heritage. Heritage University. Type C personalities tend to be detail-oriented, analytical, and focused on accuracy and precision. True or false? Type C personalities tend to be detail-oriented, analytical, and focused on accuracy and precision. True or false?
It's false.
No. University of Ghana. University of Ghana. Type D personalities are characterized by a tendency to experience negative emotions such as anxiety, depression, and irritability. Type D personalities are characterized by a tendency to experience negative emotions such as anxiety, depression, and irritability. True or false?
False.
No. Next set of questions, we begin with heritage. Heritage, you are starting the next set for us. Cross price elasticity is calculated as a percentage change in quantity demanded of one good divided by the percentage change in the price of another good. True or false? Cross price elasticity is calculated as a percentage change in quantity demanded of one good divided by the percentage change in the price of another good. True or false?
That's true.
Yes. University of Ghana, Eugene, arc elasticity is less accurate than point elasticity for very small changes in price or quantity. True or false? Arc elasticity is less accurate than point elasticity for very small changes in price or quantity. True or false?
False.
Did you answer or you did not answer? I heard false. False is not correct. Central University. Central income elasticity of demand is calculated as a percentage change in quantity demanded divided by the percentage change in income. True or false? Income elasticity of demand is calculated as a percentage change in quantity demanded divided by the percentage change in income. True or false?
True.
Yes. Heritage, I'm back to you. Options in finance provide a buyer with the obligation but not the right to exchange currencies at a predetermined rate in the future. True or false? Options provide the buyer with the obligation but not the right to exchange currencies at a predetermined rate in the future. True or false? Belled out. University of Ghana, you rang the bell.
That's a false statement.
False is correct. Now your major one, University of Ghana, or another major one for you. Interest rate swaps allow companies to exchange fixed rate payments for floating rate payment or vice versa to manage interest rate risk. True or false? Interest rate swaps allow companies to exchange fixed rate payments for floating rate payment or vice versa to manage interest rate risk. True or false?
True statement.
Are you not confident in your answer?
I'm very confident in my answer.
You should be confident because it is correct. Central University. Central. A money market hedge involves borrowing or lending in a foreign currency to offset foreign exchange risk. True or false? A money market hedge involves borrowing or lending in a foreign currency to offset foreign exchange risk. True or false? They answered. They gave an answer. They mentioned true. They mentioned true. Please speak into the microphone. I'm not going to repeat you. They mentioned true, and true is correct. Next set of questions, we are beginning with the University of Ghana. University of Ghana. Rapid application development emphasizes extensive planning and research before any development begins. True or false? Rapid application development, that is IT software development, emphasizes extensive planning and research before any development begins. True or false?
True.
No, it is false. Central University. The waterfall model of software development emphasizes iterative and incremental progress. True or false? The waterfall model of software development emphasizes iterative and incremental progress. True or false? Bailed out. University of Ghana.
False.
Correct. They always, once they get wrong, they want to make up for the mistake. Now, heritage. Heritage. The V model of software development is a linear approach where each phase must be completed before moving to the next. True or false? The V model of software development is a linear approach where each phase must be completed before moving to the next. True or false?
It's true.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, the last set of questions for this round. Last set of questions. Still beginning with the University of Ghana. Eugene, tell me this. Mining companies and quarries are classified as large taxpayers, irrespective of their turnover. True or false? Mining companies and quarries are classified as large taxpayers, irrespective of their turnover. True or false?
False.
Yes, false. Mining companies are large taxpayers but not quarries. Now, Central University. Central University. Taxpayers with complex tax issues that need expertise are automatically classified as large taxpayers. True or false? Taxpayers with complex tax issues that need expertise are automatically classified as large taxpayers. True or false?
False.
No. Heritage. Heritage. You end the round for us. Large taxpayers comprise upstream and midstream petroleum companies, irrespective of the size of their turnover. True or false? Large taxpayers comprise upstream and midstream petroleum companies, irrespective of the size of their turnover. True or false?
It's true.
Yes, it's true. It's true. On that true note, we come to the end of round 4B. Please continue with the clap, continue with the clap. They deserve it. They deserve it. We have one more round to go, the final round, which is the riddles. Yes. It's been an interesting contest so far. I can see the coaches. Yes, mixed feelings. Yes. How is it going for you, Central University?
So far, so good.
So far, so good. Heritage, how is it going for you?
Yeah, so it's not too bad. We are still hoping to catch up.
University of Ghana, how is it going for you?
As you can see, we've built momentum.
Please, the scores for round 4B. Our scores for round 4B, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so we wait for the scores. We wait for the scores, but we are reminded that there is just one round remaining, and that is the riddles. In this round, I'm going to read out some statement to you. So whilst we wait for the scores, we are reminded again that this is the final contest for the Zonal Championships. From here, we will turn our attention to the National Championships. All right. So, are we ready with the scores now? If we are ready with the scores, please check your screen. All right. So, you know what? Let's do a very short commercial break. We'll be right back. A very short commercial break. Jacob, your screen is off. So, ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome back from a short commercial break. This is the Tertiary Business and Challenge. It is the finals for the Southeast Zone. The contest is between the Central University, Heritage Christian University, and the University of Ghana. The winner will be declared the Zonal champion. We are on round 4B. That round just ended, and we wait for the final scores for that round. So, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of round 4B, Central University had 1 point, Heritage Christian University College had 4 points, and the University of Ghana had 6 points. All right, so we'll withdraw this result and then rectify it. We'll come back with the result again. So before we announce the result for the 5th round, we'll give you the correct results for round 4B. Because we know in round 4B, a question correct is 2 points. Wrong is -1. So we'll resolve that technical challenge and then get back to you. So let's go to round 5, which is a riddle segment. Now in that round, I'm going to give all 3 schools a set of clues. Their duty is to tell me who or what I am referring to. There will be 5 riddles in all. Now you are supposed to indicate your readiness to answer a riddle by ringing a bell. Let me hear the bell from Central University. The bell from Heritage. And the University of Ghana. Now, when you ring your bell, you have 10 seconds within which to give me an answer. If you give a wrong answer, you can no longer partake in that riddle. Where there are further clues, I'll read them to the hearing of the remaining schools. Now, depending on the number of clues that are given before your answer, if you get it correct on the first clue, it is 5 points. Answering correct on the second clue is 4 points. Answering on any other clue thereafter is 3 points. Please, are we okay? There will be 5 riddles in all. We begin with riddle number 1. 1. I am one of the bases for the distribution of funds of the District Assembly's Common Fund. My purpose is to address disparities in development across the various districts of the country, as well as promote inclusivity in development. University of Ghana.
Equity basis.
Equity is not correct. I continue. The criteria used in my distribution is not based on population size, poverty levels, and infrastructure needs of the various MDAs. I do not need any indicators for my distribution. I ensure that each district should have access to some minimum amount of funds for development. Central.
Minimum conditions.
No, it is not minimum. Heritage. You've been bailed out. The University of Ghana was close, but the technical word is equalizing. That is what you wanted to say. You said equity. Yes. I can give 2 points. Riddle number 2. Riddle number 2. I am a statement that is believed to be true by the speaker. I am an important part of auditing of financial statements. 3. Auditors rely on me to evaluate the financial statement and express an opinion on their fairness. 4. I may be one of 3 types: transaction level, account balance, and presentation and disclosure. University of Ghana.
Financial statement.
No. I continue. The last clue. I refer to the inherent claims that establish whether or not financial statements. Central University.
Assertion.
Assertion is correct. They answered on the last clue, and that is 3 points. 3 points. Riddle number 3. Riddle number 3. I am a term in finance used to describe the most basic or standard version of a financial instrument, usually options, bonds, futures, and swaps. I can also be used to describe more generalized financial concepts, such as trading strategies or modes of thinking in economics. 3. I was deemed necessary after the financial crisis of 2007, which led to the creation of the Dodd-Frank Wall Street Reform and Consumer Protection Act in the US. 4. I am the opposite of an exotic instrument which alters the component of a traditional financial instrument, resulting in a more complex security. 5. My name sounds sweet, but with no frills or extras. I am characterized by my simplicity and lack any special or complex features. Who am I? Central University.
We have banking crisis.
Oh, how? Is that sweet? University of Ghana, you also rang your bell.
Stock.
Not stock. That is not correct. Yes, heritage.
Equity financing.
No. I am known as a plain vanilla. Plain vanilla. Yes. Riddle number 4. Riddle number 4. I am one of the modern day costing techniques in management accounting. 2. I am a brief illustration of the set of available requirements in the product that the customer seeks to obtain. Walker in 1992 defined me as an entry point to accurately segment product cost and benefits. 4. I represent customer values such as design, quality, age, durability, and post-sale services. Central University.
Attribute-based costing.
That is correct. Attribute-based costing, they answered on the 4th clue. That is 3 points. 3 points. And then the last riddle for this contest. Last riddle, last question for this contest. I am one of the 3 kinds of controls in modern organizations. Such controls are not necessarily proactive, but they can prevent problems from becoming worse. 2. University of Ghana.
Concurrent control.
Concurrent control was correctly answered on the 2nd clue, and that is 4 points. That is correct for University of Ghana. So on that note, we come to the end of the contest. Ladies and gentlemen, yes. How has it been for all of us here? Indeed, it's been exciting. It's been engaging. So we wait for the scores for round 4B. Let's go for round 4B scores. Okay, so at the end of round 4B, Central University had 1 point, Heritage had 4 points, and the University of Ghana had 7 points. So we go to the scores for round 5. Round 5. Round 5, Heritage had no points. Central University had 6 points. And the University of Ghana had 4 points. So we wait for the final scores to determine who won the contest. Ladies and gentlemen. Whilst we wait for the final scores. Okay, so we wait for the final score, but maybe we'll do a very quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll announce the final scores for this contest. Please, a short commercial break.
Standard remains intact, and our content, which is accepted as truth and accuracy every day, is accessible on the go. Access your favorite daily graphic and our weeklies The Mirror, Graphic Business, Graphic Showbiz, Junior Graphic, and Graphic Sports on Graphic News Plus app. It's the digital replicas of our work. Download Graphic News Plus app on the Google Play Store, Apple App Store, and available on www.graphicnewsplus.com as you remain abreast of and keep pace with on-the-minute news updates on the go. Home sweet home. Welcome family and friends. Choose the bundle that best works for you from as low as 10 Ghana cedis weekly for unlimited access to all publications. Graphic, truth and accuracy every day. Information is a great source of power, adding to your options, knowing that quality and standard remains intact, and our content, which is accepted as truth and accuracy every day, is accessible on the go. Access your favorite daily graphic and our weeklies The Mirror, Graphic Business, Graphic Showbiz, Junior Graphic, and Graphic Sports on Graphic News Plus app. It's the digital replicas of our work. Download Graphic News Plus app on the Google Play Store, Apple App Store, and available on www.graphicnewsplus.com as you remain abreast of and keep pace with on-the-minute news updates on the go. Home sweet home. Welcome family and friends. Choose the bundle that best works for you from as low as 10 Ghana cedis weekly for unlimited access to all publications. Graphic, truth and accuracy every day. Information is a great source of power, adding to your options, knowing that quality and standard remains intact, and our content, which is accepted as truth and accuracy every day, is accessible on the go. Access your favorite daily graphic and our weeklies The Mirror, Graphic Business, Graphic Showbiz, Junior Graphic, and Graphic Sports on Graphic News Plus app. It's the digital replicas of our work. Download Graphic News Plus app on the Google Play Store, Apple App Store, and available on www.graphicnewsplus.com as you remain abreast of and keep pace with on-the-minute news updates on the go. Home sweet home. Welcome family and friends. Choose the bundle that best works for you from as low as 10 Ghana cedis weekly for unlimited access to all publications. Graphic, truth and accuracy every day. Information is a great source of power, adding to your options, knowing that quality and standard remains intact, and our content, which is accepted as truth and accuracy every day, is accessible on the go. Access your favorite daily graphic and our weeklies The Mirror, Graphic Business, Graphic Showbiz, Junior Graphic, and Graphic Sports on Graphic News Plus app. It's the digital replicas of our work. Download Graphic News Plus app on the Google Play Store, Apple App Store, and available on www.graphicnewsplus.com as you remain abreast of and keep pace with on-the-minute news updates on the go. Home sweet home. Welcome family and friends. Choose the bundle that best works for you from as low as 10 Ghana cedis weekly for unlimited access to all publications. Graphic, truth and accuracy every day. Information is a great source of power, adding to your options, knowing that quality and standard remains intact, and our content, which is accepted as truth and accuracy every day, is accessible on the go. Access your favorite daily graphic and our weeklies The Mirror, Graphic Business, Graphic Showbiz, Junior Graphic, and Graphic Sports on Graphic News Plus app. It's the digital replicas of our work. Download Graphic News Plus app on the Google Play Store, Apple App Store, and available on www.graphicnewsplus.com as you remain abreast of and keep pace with on-the-minute news updates on the go. Home sweet home. Welcome family and friends. Choose the bundle that best works for you from as low as 10 Ghana cedis weekly for unlimited access to all publications. Graphic, truth and accuracy every day. Information is a great source of power, adding to your options, knowing that quality and standard remains intact, and our content, which is accepted as truth and accuracy every day, is accessible on the go. Access your favorite daily graphic and our weeklies The Mirror, Graphic Business, Graphic Showbiz, Junior Graphic, and Graphic Sports on Graphic News Plus app. It's the digital replicas of our work. Download Graphic News Plus app on the Google Play Store, Apple App Store, and available on www.graphicnewsplus.com as you remain abreast of and keep pace with on-the-minute news updates on the go. Home sweet home. Welcome family and friends. Choose the bundle that best works for you from as low as 10 Ghana cedis weekly for unlimited access to all publications. Graphic, truth and accuracy every day. Information is a great source of power, adding to your options, knowing that quality and standard remains intact, and our content, which is accepted as truth and accuracy every day, is accessible on the go. Access your favorite daily graphic and our weeklies The Mirror, Graphic Business, Graphic Showbiz, Junior Graphic, and Graphic Sports on Graphic News Plus app. It's the digital replicas of our work. Download Graphic News Plus app on the Google Play Store, Apple App Store, and available on www.graphicnewsplus.com as you remain abreast of and keep pace with on-the-minute news updates on the go. Home sweet home. Welcome family and friends. Choose the bundle that best works for you from as low as 10 Ghana cedis weekly for unlimited access to all publications. Graphic, truth and accuracy every day. Information is a great source of power, adding to your options, knowing that quality and standard remains intact, and our content, which is accepted as truth and accuracy every day, is accessible on the go. Access your favorite daily graphic and our weeklies The Mirror, Graphic Business, Graphic Showbiz, Junior Graphic, and Graphic Sports on Graphic News Plus app. It's the digital replicas of our work. Download Graphic News Plus app on the Google Play Store, Apple App Store, and available on www.graphicnewsplus.com as you remain abreast of and keep pace with on-the-minute news updates on the go. Home sweet home. Welcome family and friends. Choose the bundle that best works for you from as low as 10 Ghana cedis weekly for unlimited access to all publications. Graphic, truth and accuracy every day. Information is a great source of power, adding to your options, knowing that quality and standard remains intact, and our content, which is accepted as truth and accuracy every day, is accessible on the go. Access your favorite daily graphic and our weeklies The Mirror, Graphic Business, Graphic Showbiz, Junior Graphic.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome back from the short commercial break. This is the finals for the Southeast Zone. We are about wrapping up things. We have the scores ready. The scores for round 4B once again. Central University had 1 point. Heritage Christian University College had 4 points. And the University of Ghana had 7 points. And now, the scores for round 5. Heritage Christian University College had no points. University of Ghana Business School had 4 points. And Central University had 6 points. Ladies and gentlemen, the final scores for the contest. Ladies and gentlemen, in the final scheme of things, there had to be a winner. That winner we will know from the scores as follows. Heritage Christian University College, 20.33 points. Central University, 38.33 points. University of Ghana, 67.67 points. Ladies and gentlemen, by this result, and by the powers in me vested as a quizmaster for the Tertiary Business Science Challenge, I hereby declare that still, the champion for the Southeast Zone is the University of Ghana. Congratulations to the University of Ghana. They are the premier university for a reason. They led right from the first round to the end of the contest. And that is the stuff that champions are made of. Congratulations to you, University of Ghana, once again. Now, Central University and Heritage Christian University College, you did exceedingly well in the contest. This was your first final. It is the first time that you've made it to the zonal final. It was going to always be a tough order if you had to contend with the University of Ghana. As the defending champions, yeah, they were always going to give you a tough day. But you deserve some applause from all of us here. Congratulations. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is where we'll draw down curtains on the Southeast Zone as well as the Zonal Championships. 4 zones, 4 winners. Southwest Zone, University of Education Winneba. Northern Zone, University for Development Studies. Middle Zone, Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. Southeast Zone, the University of Ghana. The winners of the zones are who I have just mentioned. We now turn our attention to the national championship from here. The 16 qualified institutions to the national championships are as follows. University of Education Winneba, University of Cape Coast, Indom School of Business and Technology, University for Development Studies, SD Dombo University of Business and Integrated Development Studies, Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, University of Energy and Natural Resources, Catholic University of Ghana, University of Ghana, Central University, Heritage Christian University College, Pentecost University, Valley View University, University of Professional Studies Accra, Ghana Communication Technology University, and the Accra Technical University. That completes the 16 schools who will be moving on to the national championship from the zonal stage. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure being your quiz master for the zonal championship. On behalf of my technical team, David Abel, David Gazo, Prosper Zuma, NSJC, Felix Tai, Hussein Zakari, Jacob Doku, Francis Yvonne Ayi, Norris Asari, Mano Amamu, Franklin Aka, Mawinam Aflakwi, and Kwame Lawe. Thank you so much for being part of this contest, studio audience, and everybody who joined from far and near. To my organizers, Graphic Business, ICAG, and GTech. To my sponsors, MTN, PwC, CompuGhana, Glyco, and the Ghana Association of Teachers. To my media partners, TV3 Daily Graphic and Graphic Online. Yes, at the end of the zonal championships, we had 4 winners, and these winners, University of Education Winneba, University for Development Studies, Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, and the University of Ghana. 16 other schools, or 12 other schools joined these winners to the national championship. Until we meet at the national championships, ladies and gentlemen, I sign off with my name. My name is Al Hassan Yusuf Traule, and I love academic violence. Thank you very much. I'll see you at the national level.
Source of power, adding to your options, knowing that quality and standard remains intact, and our content, which is accepted as truth and accuracy every day, is accessible on the go. Access your favorite